Welcome everyone. Let's see if it's going to show me live here on the computer. Here we go. Let me see if I can get this to enlarge. Say hello when you come in so I know someone's there. Let me just look here real quick. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Beth Ann. Hi, Bill. Welcome. Bill's on watching. Hi, Mary Beth. Okay. So Piccadilly Parfait is happening today. So when I started this was supposed to be kind of a random thing. It's ended up on Fridays, which normally Fridays were my fast Friday. So I was gonna be giving you like 3 different things. My live on Wednesday nights, my Piccadilly Parfait just kind of thrown out there, and then my fast Friday. So I may have to revamp how I've been doing things, but we are having one today. Let's see, I do want to make one little note. Tomorrow's the last day to sign up for my Hearts and Kisses card kit to go. It is a Galentine's Day set, so it's not all lovey-lovey like that. It could be. You can use it that way. Okay, so this I'm going to do kind of where I am putting my Fast Friday together with my Parfait. So we're going to do a quick card, but we're going to be doing 2, and I'm going to be featuring this paper. Now, this is the Sale-A-Bration paper. As you can see, I've cut into it. It's called Paper Blooms. The sheet that we're using here is right out here, but the piece that I cut out, when you cut out big pieces, sometimes you get different pieces. So let me just show you here real quick before I get the project box out. So here's a piece that I cut, and here's a piece that I cut. So when you look at them, let me take this off of here. This is free paper that you earn for a $50 purchase. So this has a lot more petal pink, and then this really has kind of like our old olive look to it. Both have the navy, and they do have a little bit of the other colors, but you can see a distinct difference. So that's why I kind of chose this. Let me get the project box out for today. Let's see. The stamp set is Happy Thoughts. So this is one set that you're going to see me use a lot here spring and summer, and I'll tell you why. There's a couple reasons. One is because the congratulations, thank you, thinking of you, and birthday are the perfect 4 things that you need, because if you need a sympathy card, thinking of you works for sympathy also. So if you're new to stamping, or you just want something with some really pretty different fonts, this is great for that. Secondly, all of these were made to kind of fit into our punches. There's different punches that we have. Like here's another punch, you know, everyday label. And they were actually made so that they would fit in our punches, which I love, because when you're doing a quick card, sometimes you just want a sentiment in there. But the other thing about this stamp set that I think is really awesome is it has the insides. Just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way. Sometimes you're just sending a thinking of you. The little things you do so well and so often make a big difference to so many people. I can think of like 3 people who I need to send that to now. So sometimes it's just hard to put in what you're thinking to send to people, and this is great because it's got the insides to it. So we're featuring this, and that's what the sentiments are that we're going to be using. And then I'm also going to be showing you, let me get the rest of the supplies out here. I'm also going to be showing you, let me grab our book. If you haven't dove into our Sale-A-Bration, like I said, that paper absolutely free with a $50 purchase. And there's a lot that could be done with it. I don't know if you can see this very well on the camera, but there's even like some masculine papers in there, which is fun. Although they took that kind of masculine paper and added flowers to it. Very pretty, very, very pretty. It does match a stamp set in the catalog, and I don't have that marked, but I do want to show you these Whimsy dies. So there's 6 dies. There's that look like stitching. I'm going to pull this up because this is going to be what we're going to use. Now, I debated on whether I wanted to get these or not. I wasn't quite sure. It's not a bundle package. It's $29 for them. But I saw this around the edge, and I've seen people do stitching on cards before. Unfortunately, I'm not that talented, nor do I want to take that amount of time. That's where this comes in. I run it through my die cut machine, and it gives a stitched edge. So I wanted to try them. Sometimes you have to try a product to know what you think. Okay, I loved them after the first use. And that's on page 72 of our mini catalog. And then the stamp set that I was showing you is also brand new, and that's on page 20, on page 28 of our catalog, and it's $21. So if you just purchase the stamp set and the dies, you're at $51. You get that paper from the Sale-A-Bration that I was telling you about, the paper blooms. You get that for free. Okay, so let's just go on with some stamping, shall we? Let me get we need a piece of scrap white. Now I have pre-done 2 card bases, so you can see what that stitched Whimsy looks like. And I'm going to stand up because I don't know if you guys can see it very well. How well can you see that? Isn't that great? So I've done 2 of them here, just on the edge. And I've got 2 pieces cut at, I believe, 3 by 4. Let me make sure. Yep, 3 by 4. And then I have 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece of coordinating cardstock. So this is going to be really simple. Let's take, okay, so on this piece, because it has more of the green showing, I'm going to do the old olive behind here, perfect match. I'm going to try a new one. Let's see if I can. There we go. Instead of fighting with my old one all the time. I always try to get the last drop. I don't know about you guys. So using the green glue so that I can actually just get this centered on here. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. Now this color is the Misty Moonlight. Even though there's the Night of Navy on here, I thought this was a nice combination on the Misty Moonlight because the little dots in the background, as you can see, are Misty Moonlight. I love free paper, and I just think this is so pretty. Actually, I like all the papers. Demonstrators have a Facebook page, and they did a poll on what was the favorite paper, and the Oso Ombre was the favorite. I was surprised because I guess I liked the flowered ones. Okay, so let's come here. I think because of the petal pink in that, I'm going to do that one that color, and this one with the Misty Moonlight background. So 2 different looks. Oops, I grabbed the empty one, or the almost empty one. 2 different looks out of the same paper just by changing that cardstock. So now we're building our our background. And I do a lot of donate cards, so I plan to use a lot of my free paper that I've got to do donate cards, and I think that this stamp set really works well with that because it has like the thinking of you and the happy birthday. So these are ones that I'll be able to like crank out. Okay, so my card bases are done. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to use the Night of Navy, which coordinates with it very well. And I'm going to use I'm going to use a happy birthday. Well, I'm glad that there's two sides to the paper because I rocked it and I had a snarf. And then I'm going to use the thank you, because who can't use a thank you, right? I better punch it first before I do that. Okay, so happy birthday. And then thank you. And I could get a different punch, I guess, too. I didn't think about that. I like the story label punch, too. But I just got two. Okay, isn't this font great? This is different. They're a little bit different. Okay, so now let's do some dimensionals here. All right. Now you can decide, you can do one in one place, one in another. I kind of like this color showing. So I'm going to do this one here. Okay. Now I could change this and I could do one here, here. I could do one here. You know, change it up a little bit. It's the same card design. Then let me go and grab a little bit of bling. Gotta bring the bling, right? I'm gonna focus it right around. Oh, that's kind of cute. Right around there. And on this one, where do we want it? Maybe I do 3 right here in the middle. No, I'm not liking it, so changing that up. So here, I took the Whimsy dies, paired it with that stamp set. So here are the Whimsy dies. So you can see I just want to show you, there's a couple of rectangular ones that are very large for borders like this. On this particular card, both of these cards, I use them with the largest. And then there's 3 squares, but there is one small, like maybe you wanted to have a sentiment in here and you know it's laying flat on the paper and you just want that to stand up or be highlighted. So that's what these are. These are the Stitched with Whimsy dies and the Happy Thought stamp set. Purchase these together and you end up getting free paper for it. Now you can have your choice of this paper, and there's other papers in our catalog and our Sale-A-Bration. There's also stamp sets. You wouldn't necessarily have to go with just the papers. But if you don't have these catalogs and you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like me to be your demonstrator, I'd be more than happy to send you the set of them. All I need you to do is just get me your information. Just message me your information. All the stuff that I used today is actually in these catalogs, but aren't these just stinking adorable? I do appreciate all of your purchases. I want you to know that I do have a brand new host code, and actually it's just brand new today. So you can order through me just by clicking the Shop Now button here on Facebook, or if you're watching this later, I will have a link posted on my YouTube video with all of my other information. So let me see if I can see any comments. France, you're casing my cards. France, thank you so much. They're really pretty. They're very quick. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. So have a great day, and I will definitely see you for Facebook Live on Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. Central. Bye-bye.